Hello again, VC. It's Steve Whitty here. Just a quick slurp. I should have done that before I pressed the start button. And this here with another recent fine video. Now this video is 12-inch singles, and I've seen quite a few recently of varying quality. I'm not going to say too much about them because as I say, got quite a few. I'll show and then obviously make comments on the ones that I think appropriate. So first one is Tori Amos, and it's Professional Widow, mixed by Armand Van Helden and MK. This, I think, is a US copy, I believe, but this got to #1 in the UK, this particular remix. So, very popular. Tori Amos, always popular. I think, great artist. Such a different take on the actual song, so really pleased to have found that. Next, and I've acquired. This is a bit of a sort of promo. This is Babe Instinct, and this is their version of Fade to Grey. And you've got here the Scratch and Sniff mix and the Quake mix. Nothing really spectacular about that. Bentley Riven Ace, Midlander, sort of like band of late 80s, early 90s. Yeah, great record. This is really pleased to pick this up. This band, there were two. I live in Sutton Carfield, and just about 8-10 miles away is Tamworth, the former capital of the Kingdom of Mercia. But in the late 80s, there were two bands coming out of Tamworth which there were high hopes for to be rather big. One was Wolfsbane, the sort of rock metal band which featured Blaze. Him that went on to become a singer in Iron Maiden. The other band was Birdland, sort of indie rock. They all dyed their hair blonde. See there. Didn't get anywhere. Got this for a few pennies, and it's okay. Nothing spectacular. To be honest, I didn't see what the fuss was at the time it came out, and listening to this again, I still can't see what the fuss was about. A band that did better for themselves, and this is the Cults She Sells Sanctuary, the long version, the 12-inch single. Their breakthrough hit in the UK. Deacon Blue, 4 Bacharach and David songs. This was providing them their biggest hit single. It got to #2. Side 1, I'll Never Fall in Love Again, Look at Love, Are You There With Another Girl, Message to Michael. Another charity shop find. This is Delight, and this is Groove in the Heart. Grooves in the Heart, this was their big hit single. You've got various mixes. You've got the Meetings of the Minds mix, the Peanut Butter mix, the Rainbow Bearded mix, and I can't read this. There you go. Let's get the record out. Okay. Oh, besides What Is Love, the holographic goatee mix and the Rainbow Beard mix. Okay, glad I read that. Ghost Dance, and this is Down to the Wire, sort of indie popish from 1989. So it's a bit more techno. This is a guy called Gerald. This is Hot Lemonade. You've got the LP version, and then you've got the remix there. Heaven 17, Penthouse and Pavements. On side A, you've got the Tommy D Master remix and this D Super Disco dub mix. And then side B is Mr. Buckles and his Amazing Ride, and the original 5 mix. There you go. So that James Griffiths might be pleased to see. This is Jellyfish, Baby Coming Back. It sort of introduced me to the band with one of his reviews. On the B side, you've got No Matter What, their version of the Badfinger song, and All I Want Is Everything. That's, I think, if I remember rightly, they're live tracks. So I was pleased to pick up that. Band that was David Bowie's favourite band at the time. This is Screaming Blue Messiahs and I Want to Be a Flintstone. You've got on side 1 the extended mix. Side 2 was the single mix, and then you've got Jerry's Electric Church. There you go. Probably one of the most important records that singles that ever came out in the 80s. Special AKA Nelson Mandela, B-side, Break Down the Door. Obviously, you know, we all know what happened to Nelson Mandela, the story of him, and I think why it was so important, I think it reminded a new generation. But this time, when the record came out, he'd been in jail nearly 20 years, and almost got forgotten. And this record sort of reminded people what he was about, what he stood for, you know, why we should fight to get him released. Features on vocals Stan Campbell. Now, he recorded almost immediately after he left the song. He left the band recorded after the song was recorded. And when it got released and it started to become a hit, he had to be brought back in to be able to do the promotion, and he pretty much walked away straight away afterwards. So there you go. Great record. Pleased to pick that up. Another record that I was pleased to pick up in 12-inch. This is M's Pop Music. I've got this on 7-inch, besides M Factor. And what's unique about this, whoever owned this wasn't happy with just the paper cover. They got the lyrics from one of the various pop magazines, some press cuttings. Absolutely, you know, really nice effort to make this. But what's unique about this, and you have to excuse, there is a scratch on side 2. But on side 1, it's Pop Music and M Factor are both on the same side, and it's basically how it's pressed is both tracks are on the album, but wherever your needle landed, it's determined which one you picked up. So you had to, if you put it right at the start, you get M Factor. You sort of had to sort of chance your arm a little bit and put the needle down, your stylus down a bit further onto the record, so it would play up Pop Music. I think quite a few 12-inches were like that at the time, which could be a bit frustrating, particularly on an automatic record player. Morcheeba, part of the process. I'm aware of them, of the band, so I was pleased to find this going. Great record. Makes me want to actually. They sort of passed me by. I was aware of them, so I was pleased to pick that up. I've mentioned this is the worst cover versions, so I'm not going to talk about this anymore. Unique Machine introducing Chris Bennett and White Shadow Pale. Talking of cover versions, this is One Dove. This is sort of like an indie dance band, again from the late 80s, early 90s. Why Don't You Take Me? You've got side 1, the single, and an Underworld remix. Side 2, you've got Skanker and their version of Jolene. This record is amazingly, I think it's obviously heavy for a 12-inch single. That's quality of the vinyl. This is Outkast featuring Killer Mike and Sleepy Brown. And this is Land of a Million Drums, and this is featured from the Scooby-Doo soundtrack. So, yeah, nothing spectacular about it, but just the quality of the record, actual vinyl itself. Fats and Small change. I'm aware Fats and Small with Turnaround, I think, which was a big hit single for him in 1999. This came out a couple of years later, nothing spectacular. The Incredible Pop Will Eat Itself, and this is meets the On-U sound system, and it's Everybody Happy. Pop Will Eat Itself, a bit like Bentley River Ace, came out like 80s, early 90s, UK. Indie dance vibe. Pleased to get that. This is Spice, not the Liverpool band from the Britpop era. This is the French band from the 70s. This is their Save Your Love for Me disco mix single. I think this was the follow-up to Magic Fly. Magic Fly is track 2 on the track 2 on side 2. Not bad for disco mix. Bruce Springsteen, Born in the USA 12-inch, featuring I'm on Fire. Actually, it's not a bad 12-inch. You've got I'm on Fire. You've got Rosalita from the Wild, the Innocent, and the Street Shuffle. You've got a Freedom mix of Born in the USA, and then you've got Johnny Bye Bye, which is previously unreleased. Pleased to pick up any Bruce Springsteen 12-inch. Then you've got here, again, this is a promo, and this is Donna Summer and Giorgio Moroder, Carry On. And on side one, you've got All Fired Up Mix and the Fired Up Mix and the Fired Up Dub. And then on side two, you've got Eric Cupper's Hysteria Mixed and Untidy Dub. Nothing spectacular there. This is Tall Paul versus SSXS Precious Art. Again, amazing quality. Like a piece of vinyl. You've got the original mix and Reba mix. It's got Never Tear You Apart floats into it. Again, nothing spectacular. Right. Those of you in the UK, stop sniggering at the back. This is the Tams, and there ain't nothing like shagging. And I say, you in the UK have got to stop sniggering, because all our American friends will tell you the shag is a dance. And it was a film featuring Bridget Fonda, I believe, in the 80s. So if you go out shagging, you're going dancing. Those in the American friends who might think, well, what's this? Why the sniggering? Unfortunately, shagging's a term for sexual intercourse in the UK. You weren't aware of that. And to put some old shag in your pipe was like some tobacco as well. So it's various connotations. The actual record, being back to the point, the actual record itself, nothing spectacular about it. It's just okay. Transition Vamp, the shrinking's hanging off it a little bit. I Want Your Love. Transition Vamp was very popular at 88, 89, particularly Wendy James. Very photogenic, very gobby, if I can remember. She always had an opinion on something. Yeah, very popular. Yeah. A little precursor girl power. So, not too bad. Nothing spectacular. Martina Topley Bird. Anything. This Martina Topley Bird, she sang with Tricky. I think she was his partner at some time. Not bad. You've got the Vanden Plas mix, the original mix, and the Vanden Plas dub. So not too bad. Trans Global Underground. This is Lion Rock, The Favour, International Times is the name of the song. You've got 3 mixes on here. Now again, nothing spectacular. I was aware of the name more than anything, that's why I brought this. This is quite a disappointment. War, and their version of The Rascals Grooving. You think what War, Lowrider and everything like that. This is just so bland, awful. Why I picked it up, I don't know. But hey. And final will be 12 inches. This is The Young Disciples. This is the Yo EP, and it features Move On, Freedom, All I Have in Me, and Move On, the Leech Bob Meet. They were very popular, the Young Disciples, at the time. It does say it's from the Mercury nominated shortlisted album, Road to Freedom. I was aware of the band's name. Probably need to explore them a bit more. So quite a few 12-inch. Oh, God, I'm going to give myself a hernia, VC. So, like as always, if you liked what you've seen, just thumbs up, don't like, thumbs down. Feel free to comment. If you liked what you've seen, you wish to subscribe, just click on the subscribe button. So, until the next video, VC, take care. Bye.